Trump could ban Marvel Rivals and all its Gooner skins with it. Remember when he supposedly saved TikTok just before his inauguration? Well, that's not over. He simply extended the grace period before the ban goes into effect. It could very well still happen in the US if a buyer doesn't scoop it up, and it's important to keep in mind that this was a fight that Trump started. When Trump signed the initial executive order in 2020, it targeted specific Chinese companies, claiming there was security risk due to their ties to the Chinese government, despite the fact that the real issue he had with them was personal. During his presidency, he constantly caught strays on TikTok. One campaign hit him where it hurt the most, trolling people into reserving spots for his Tulsa rally, only to ghost the president in a nearly vacant stadium. So now the Department of Defense is saying that these companies are tools of the Chinese government and are used to collect data on US citizens, utilizing their commercial success to advance its military further and even going as far as listing them as Chinese military assets. Of course, these claims are complete bullshit. Meta, Twitter, Google, nearly every social media company collects this much data and the US doesn't bat an eye. It's clear these Chinese companies are being punished simply for doing it better than the Americans. But what does that have to do with Marvel Rivals? Well, at first, Trump's focus was just on TikTok, but then the US expanded its concern to gaming companies like Tencent, the massive parent company behind League of Legends, Valorant, Marvel Snap, Pokemon Unite, and so much more. This is why some Tencent games went down when the TikTok ban briefly went into effect in the US. It wasn't permanent, but it proved the government can shut these games down at the flip of a switch. If Tencent can't shake the heat from the feds, then NetEase, the creators of Marvel Rivals, doesn't stand a chance, and Republicans have good reason to target them too. Rivals has already been scrutinized for censoring in-game chat to filter out certain phrases the Chinese government disapproves of. You can't say things like Free Taiwan, Free Hong Kong, 1989, Tiananmen Square, or even Winnie the Pooh. Right-wing media is already hostile to Chinese tech companies for suppressing free speech, so Marvel Rivals could become the next political target if they get wind of this censorship. And given the fact that Republicans are already doing their best to ban any spank bank material for US citizens, it's not crazy to assume that they'd come after this game simply for its salaciously sinful skins too. With Rivals currently at number 4 on the most played game on Steam and passing Minecraft in popularity, this could be a massive L for Sue Storm Gooners across the globe. So if you voted for this guy, you need to realize that